so much. There's nothing better than this.
I think probably the best thing about it is, once you grapple someone and being able to move freely about with them and just bring the environment into play, just sprint around with them, push them into things, throw them over the edge of rooftops, it makes it all exciting.
And the other one was more focused on the gunplay.
That's right, that was more focused on driving and gunplay together. That one, what we've tried to do there is create a nice arcadey sort of driving model, but at the same time layer an awesome, again, cinema style, action component on top of it. So what you saw there was riding on the back of a motorbike, being able to shoot freely, I guess, in any direction, being able to target, enemies, being able to target vehicles, sub-target them. You saw, the main character fly off the back of the bike and, use it as a weapon, like into a bunch of enemies. So some really over-the-top action kind of stuff, which is pretty cool.
And you're drawing from a real all-star cast on this one. You've got black box guys, you've got former Rockstar. Who else have you got in the mix building the game?
Yeah, it's I think making open world games is a challenge. So we knew that from the outset, and so we wanted to get a team together that had experience doing it, so that we could make fewer of those mistakes that you tend to make making these games. So like you said, there's a lot of guys from EA that worked on Need for Speed, worked on Skate, worked on Godfather. We've got a lot of guys from Rockstar that worked on Bully. We've got a lot of guys from Radical that worked on Scarface, on Prototype, on Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Got guys from Saints Row. So, a little bit from everywhere, and we're all pulling our collective experience together to make this a great open world experience.
So how did you guys come to work on the series, and what's your background, and really how did you get to this project?
Time for a new game with new gen of consoles, and they met with us, and a bunch of us had come from EA, working on Need for Speed and Godfather and Skate, a bunch of guys from Rockstar, guys from Radical who'd work on Hulk and Prototype and Scarface. We had this amazing team of guys ready to build an open world game, and we really started from there. And the thing that they told us was you have carte blanche, you can create something entirely new, you can reboot it.
Well, the setup certainly sounds impressive. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the footage that you brought along and
Sure.
just hit A and kick it off there.
You got it.
So tell me what we're going to see right now.
Well, so far, both at GDC and here at E3, we're showing people a lot of one particular neighborhood, which is really more based off Kowloon. So it's a little grungier. What you're seeing here is these are the other neighborhoods in our world. It's a big place. Here's a view into downtown during the day. There's a lot of different areas you're going to see during the game, things people haven't seen yet in an open world game. So we want to show people how unique that place is. It's under British rule for a long time, so there's enough similarity. The street signs are in English, the road signs are in Cantonese and English, that people will be able to not feel too unfamiliar with it.
It's really refreshing to see this footage because I think a lot of what people have seen so far is at night with the neon, sort of the same thing over and over again.
That's right.
Exactly, and this is really cool. We see that the game is a lot more expansive than just those nighttime city scenes.
Yeah, we've got a full day-night cycle. We've got weather. We've got lots of different neighborhoods. You're looking here at sort of a Aberdeen Harbor area. This is Soho, an expat bar district. There's karaoke mini games. We're really trying to create an incredible sandbox, and what you've seen so far with the Kowloon flavored area is just one district, but there is a lot more.
Cool. So another thing I wanted to talk about a little bit is the combat.
Yeah.
Maybe you can give us an overview of what the combat's going to be like. Now we know it's about shooting.
Yeah.
But what else is it about?
Well, it's about a lot more than shooting this time around. I talked about long action cinema. What we wanted you to feel like with this was long action film star. So often in open world game, you get out of the car and you feel like you're kind of stuck in the mud. The punching feels very like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. What we wanted to do here was make it feel like a Jet Li film or a Tony Jaa film, where you're an incredibly dynamic character. You can move around the environment, and besides strikes and counters and directional attacks, you can use the environment against your enemies too. You can put a guy into a fan, or you can put a guy into a fish tank and drown him. You can throw a guy off a roof. There's just a ton of stuff in the sandbox that we want to let you use in combat. So it's not just an open world sandbox. We want it to be kind of a combat sandbox too.
How has it been balancing this really strong combat aspect with the open world game? Because I know that those are two things that don't always play nice together.
Yeah, it's tough, but we want to really be the game that people say they delivered an awesome story. They had a great looking world, it felt like. And man, the character mechanics were something I haven't played before in an urban open world game. And it's tough, and especially trying to create those action movie moments. What we've had to do is certain times when you're on a more linear mission, we want it to feel like those action movies. We've decreased things in the sandbox. We've turned the ambient head population down, or we've turned the police off, or something like that, so that you can get kind of a more linear experience.
And you mentioned a little bit, you said there's going to be some karaoke mini games.
Yeah. There's, we've got a great lineup of musical talent. Pharrell was announced this week. He's helping us out with the soundtrack. He'll also play a character in the game. And you kind of put that together with karaoke. You can kind of guess there's some cool stuff that we're doing. There's karaoke, there's gambling mini games, and there's a ton of cop mini games too that are, there's surveillance, safe cracking. There's just a ton of stuff in there. We're really trying to make a lot of stuff in the sandbox as well as the more linear story stuff I talked about.
Well, it sounds like you've got a great setting going for you, and it just wouldn't be an open world game without all of those little things spread around it.
That's right.
So good luck to you. I can't wait to see the game in more
Thanks,
complete
Dave.
form. Thanks for being with us.
Back to the 70s, punk rock mangas. Give me that Beatles, give me that Stones, give me that trip to 60s zone. Give me that Biggies, give me that Smalls, give me that spray paint, give me those walls, give me those doors, give me that Kinks, take the crowd to the brink. Give me that dive, give me that punk, give me those chemicals, give me that snuds, give me those beats, give me that prod, give me that hook, give me those mods, give me that rock, give me that punk, 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 give me that soul, give me that wax, give me those party smashing tracks, give me that Hendrix, give me that Bob, give me that Kickflip, give me that Lob, give me that Dre, give me that Snoop, give me that sound, give me that loop, give me that 50, give me that right, give me that left, give me that dive, give me that punk, give me those chemicals, give me that stuff, give me those beats, give me that prod, give me that hook, give me those mods, give me that rock, give me that punk, give me that rock, give me that rock, give me that rock, give me that
And that's your fix for March 8th, 2011. I'm Jessica Chobot, and be sure to get your fix anytime online here at IGN.com.